Hi guys, this is a key guide for one of the keys on the new map Streets of Tarkov. This is a guide for the Backup Hideout Key. This is a single-use key, so I am assuming it will be for a task later on. I'm just not sure what task at this time. Currently, the key cannot be bought on the flea market because when you do filter by item, then there's just a bunch of random items that show up. And then whenever I am in the flea market and I try to add an offer and list one of my 2 Phantom Ray Backup Hideout keys, all it tells me is that this item can't be sold at the flea market. So similar to the machinery key and the unknown key, this key does have a static 100% spawn on Streets of Tarkov, although you can still also find it in the pockets and bags of scavs as well as in jackets, but I will show you where the guaranteed spawn is now. So here's the map of Streets, and for this key we are going to be obtaining it just outside of the small cinema building, and then we will be taking it over to the big cinema, and my PMC will be starting just outside the Lexos building. Alright, so I'm here on Streets just outside of the Lexos car dealership, which is right here. The huge crane is over there on my right hand side. Over here is where the Pinewood Hotel is, and then this is where the small cinema is. So where we're going to be going is behind this small cinema area on the right hand side. There is a little electrical room that's around the back, and the way that you're going to know that you're going to the right one is that there is a ghost painted on the left side of it, which is right there. So once we go inside, then we will turn left, and then there's going to be a duffel bag that's beside this green glow stick. You just open up the duffel bag and it is a guaranteed 100% spawn every time. The only way it won't be there is that if somebody else has picked it up before you. So after we get that key, then I will show you guys where to use it. It is going to be just outside of the large cinema. That's at the same area as where the statue is. So the easiest way to get there is going to be running along this current building like we are, and once we get to the end, then we will take a left. After we take that left, then on our right hand side you will see the large cinema just in front of you. We will be running towards that building. Now our goal is to get to the base of the front staircase that leads to the second floor of the cinema, and just on the left of that front staircase is going to be a door which has the words home spray painted on the right side of it. So this door is the Backup Hideout, and this is where you are going to use the key. Once you enter in the room, you will have a wooden crate, a sports bag, a toolbox, as well as several different loose loot spawns that can be either electronics or valuables. Now, even though the loot in that room can turn you a very high profit depending upon what items happen to spawn for you, the interesting thing about it is that there's a hole that's in the back of the wall that you can only look through. You can't traverse over into it. And I have tried crouching, I've tried going prone and then crawling my way in, running and jumping at it. I can't seem to get my PMC into it. So I do feel like there's some form of a task that you do require to come to this room to find this dead scav. And like I said earlier, I can't really tell you guys what the exact task is. I just feel like it's going to be something later on down the task line. But once I do know, then I will update the video or write a comment or do a refresher on this video once we know more. But hopefully you guys found this key guide useful, and now you do have a little bit of information to help you know how to use the key. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching the video, and have a fantastic rest of your day.